Oh, and then here is the pièce de la résistance. This giant Planet of the Apes bust. And this thing's heavy. Here, I'll take it out of the box. And since, Citizen Kong uses a giant ape for his motif, for his icon, this is pretty cool. And it's heavy. It's really heavy. Hopefully I won't damage it. And the detail is really amazing. Look at this guy. It's pretty trippy. Oh. It's all too much. It's all too much for me to take. Look, the Planet of the Apes bust. Oh, it's heavy. All right, well, thank you, Stan. Thank you, Monk. You guys are just, when I get back on my feet, my life starts going back to where it should be. I will have to send you guys a Fez of some sort. But I'll send you something. I feel I owe you guys. You've been much too kind. And so, that's it. That was a great Fez night, everybody. Hey, we'll see you later. That was it. I got nothing else to say. I don't know. I'm really out of sorts and I got started way too late. I hope some of you are smart enough not to wait all night. I'm only going to post part 1. That's it. Oh, I should have said that in the beginning. I know. What else? Let me put some of this stuff away. Now, I hope I can figure out that speakerphone. Because that would be really cool. Because there's lots of people on YouTube. There are some of you that already have my phone number. Stop calling me in the middle of the night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And so we can have another call-in Fez night. I'd like to get Stan on the phone. That would be good. And then bring back Monk one more time. Or many, many times. I get a kick out of Monk. He's really something. Monk, you're a character. You definitely are. And we'll have to have Jeff call in too. Jeff. Oh. Jeff, you're really something. You're a character too. All right. There's any gin left in here. What an uninteresting Fez night, eh? I said earlier that I want to congratulate Obama on his pick of Joe Biden, and I think that was a really good pick because I've always liked Joe Biden. He's very, to his own fault. They say that he likes to hear the sound of his own voice, but he's can think on his feet. Sometimes he says too much, and I relate to Joe Biden because I have that same quality myself. I'll be thinking on my feet, and I think I can kind of, say stuff sometimes without too much hesitation or say what's on my mind, but later have it come back to haunt me. And there's probably 1 or 2 people out there that know that firsthand, and but my friends are kind, and if you're not going to be kind, oh well. It just got to be me, okay? That's it. I just got to be me, Citizen Kong. And some of the criticism I've been getting through the sock accounts, kind of have to read between the lines there. But the rest of you don't care about that. And I haven't been posting my regular political videos. I know. Maybe I'll never do that again. Maybe I'll just do Fez Night because I just love this format. And like I said, if I post a separate video, Citizen Kong on oil or waterboarding, I have to deal with a lot more haters. And mostly on this format, I'm mostly talking to my friends. So maybe I'm lazy. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with confrontation right now. if I feel it's strong enough. I mean, this was some notes I took for a separate video I was going to do, this on its own. And what got me thinking was that it wasn't a debate, but they had Barack Obama and McCain speaking in that Orange County church. I don't remember the name of the minister. I didn't write any of this down, but I think some of you might have heard of it or watched it. And there was a talk that the minister said that McCain was in a cone of silence. No, he wasn't. He was like in his car part of the time. And it pretty much looks like he kind of knew what the questions were and had already heard Obama's answers. And the video I was thinking of doing was called Politics for the Simple-Minded. And that, based on Bush winning office twice, you'd have to wonder if Americans are not simple-minded. That they don't really take the time to look into anything in depth. And one of the things that stuck out at me was one of the questions that they asked Barack Obama. How do you deal with evil? And he said, and he gave sort of a thoughtful answer, but essentially the answer was you confront evil. And McCain just came right out and said you defeat evil. Well, if anybody gives any real thought to the philosophical aspects of good and evil, and if you ever watch that movie Time Bandits, taking the long way around this, but evil cannot really be defeated. It can only be confronted. It can only be pushed back. The idea that evil will be destroyed, and then he went on this whole thing about he's going to track down Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell. We've heard the same rhetoric from a fellow Republican, and not talking in realistic terms. The Bush said that we were going to smoke him out, track him dead or alive, and nothing happened. So please, any of you that really give a shit, that even bother to think, please vote. And think about, really think about if you want another neocon in office. I don't think you do. And because Bush is McCain, see, look how easily it just slips in. I mean, I don't have the visceral hatred for McCain that I do for Bush, but McCain is basically sticking with the same policies that Bush had, at least as far as foreign affairs goes, and it's all part of the whole deal, isn't it? Foreign affairs, how we relate to the rest of the world, whether we're going to be attacked again, whether we're going to invade another country, whether Bush, like some people feel, that is going to declare war on another country and then declare martial law so there will be no election. I started watching a video. Let's see if I have it here. Somebody sent it to me. And forgive me, I forgot who sent it to me. Look, I accept every friend request. I have never turned down a friend request unless I know, from firsthand experience, this person is an asshole or something.